Dudes Behind the Foods listeners, this podcast is brought to you by Hims. Fellas, if things aren't rising to the occasion lately, it's time to call in Hims. Hims hooks you up with real doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewables, Viagra, Cialis for up to 95% less, and you don't even have to leave your couch. No awkward doctor visits, no weird pharmacy moments, just a quick online form, and if prescribed, your meds show up at your door faster than you could say, "It's not you. It's me." Hims has already helped hundreds of thousands of guys, so get back in the game. Your future self will thank you, and so will someone else. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/dudes. That's HIMS.com/dudes for your personalized ED treatment options. Hims.com/dudes.
The featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. Let's be real, all right? Coffee isn't just a drink, it's a ritual, a lifeline. Lord knows every day I wake up after watching these babies and your boy is tired and I need my coffee every day. And if it's that essential, why settle for anything less than extraordinary, okay? That's where Trade comes in. Trade is the #1 U.S. coffee destination, bringing you fresh coffee from over 50 of the country's top roasters. And since every bag is roasted to order, you'll taste and smell the difference from your very first cup, okay? Trade's prices are on par with grocery store brands, but the quality is next level. Plus, you're supporting local roasters. It's a win-win, all right? Now, look, I took the little survey, and they sent me something that I really enjoy, catered it to my flavor profile, and I liked the little bit of citrus situation they sent me with my grounds, all right? Right now, Trade is exclusively offering our listeners 50% off your 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/dudes. That's drinktrade, TRADE.com/dudes for 50% off your 1-month trial. drinktrade.com/dudes. You know what I love? Whole Foods. You know, we're buying groceries for the babies, and Whole Foods is just the best place to get fresh produce for our dinner and lunch and breakfast and all that good stuff, right? There's so much to celebrate in May, from graduations to pool parties and beyond. Whole Foods Market helps you save on everything you need with the quality and ingredient standards you would expect, okay? Look, we shop at Whole Foods all the time for our groceries. We really do. I like that bread. They got that good bread. That whole 365 bread is really good. Save on May celebrations with great everyday prices at a Whole Foods Market. Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods. That's actually really fucking good. Booyaka, blah, blah, blah. Booyaka, we bring it straight to you. What's up, dog? Good morning.
Good morning. That's what I say to the baby. Every time he wakes up, I go, "Good morning. I love you so much. How did you sleep?"
Good morning, baby boy.
And they go like this.
Bro, not cute. Now he's at a stage where, specifically, if he's waking up from his nap and he goes, because sometimes he'll wake up and he'll call for mommy. Mommy, where are you? Mommy, where are you? And if mommy's not home and I come in, he pops up, he looks at me and he goes,
Wow.
And he shakes his head, no. And I go, milky time, milky? Okay. Okay.
And that's why Veda's my favorite.
But yeah. But luckily, the other day I spent some time with them. I took him to the park. It was us all day because Chia was like she had to film something or she's getting her hair done or some shit. And so he had spent some time with me and he woke up from his nap and I was like, I had the thing on and I heard, "Daddy?" I was like, "Yes!
It's about time,
buddy,
dude.
Boy."
Yeah, he gets hyped when he sees me. He's like, "Oh shit, Daddy's here. Oh shit." I'm like, "Damn, man, it's hard to, I had that thought the other day of like, it's so hard to even think of taking my life backwards, right? You know, when you kind of, like, have you ever played that game of like, if I went back in time, what would I change?
I thought about that, yeah.
Yeah, right? And then every little piece kind of affects your future.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, I can't change nothing because what if this child was never born? Mm-hmm. And then, Mariel, it's the whole package. It's like nothing will change now.
It's crazy to imagine your life now without the baby.
Yeah.
Because, sorry if y'all are sick of baby talk, but this is what it is now, all right? So shut up. You are at a point now where you're just even through all the stress and all the sleepiness and all the frustration, you feel just this love that you've never felt before. And you look around and you're like, oh, I can't imagine being without this, you know? And
I'm like shocked. It's like, oh, like the other day too, just looking at him, I'm like, damn, I can't believe you're here, dude. Like, what is this? This is a weird experience here.
Yeah, man. I look around, especially when they're playing and stuff, and Veda's just, it's just like a whole adult now. Like we started when she started school last year, like the end of August, we did one of these. I got an idea from this other guy where he every first day of his daughter's first day of school, he did hey, who are you? What grade are you going to? Blah, blah, blah. So we filmed Veda's first one last year when she was 3. And bro, the difference between 3 and 4 right now, when she's about to go into like her second year of school after the summer, she's like a whole different child, dog.
Yeah.
And it's a trip, bro. Just in the face.
Personality.
The way she speaks, personality. Everything is crazy, dog. And
yeah, now too, like with this kid, because parents were telling me that you'll see exponential gains in the first year. Like it's kind of, everything is overnight, right? Yeah. Like I have a video of him the first time he found his fist, and his shit was fucking hilarious, right? Yeah. He's chilling, whatever, and he just looks at this, he goes, and we were just walking with him, and he's just like, what the fuck is this? And then he started socking up other people, blah, blah. No, but he, you see these like weird, like human growth things. Like it's kind of fucking fun to watch because you're seeing him for the first time find his voice. The moment he has we have it recorded on the ring. If I could give anybody advice, just get a security cam in your house because it'll record everything for you. Even if it's not good quality, at least you have that moment.
Dog, my bitch ass ring, bro. I swear, I will check footage, right, after me and Veda or me and Q did something so cute. Something where I feel like we were mad active. Like I threw her around, I caught her and she cracked up or some shit like that. And I'm like, oh, let me see if the ring caught it. It won't catch it. And then it'll catch like 5 minutes of me and her just on the couch watching TV or something. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
You look like a piece of shit, Dad.
Yeah, right?
It's like it only records you punching her.
It records me punching her and then just like shoving Q.
Yeah. It's like, no. There's a reason for it. Record the other part where she called me gay. But we had the first moment recorded on the ring of the first time he ever laughed.
Oh,
which is crazy.
That's fire.
And you could tell I was tripping out. Yeah, because we were bouncing him on the Bjorn, and all of a sudden he goes, ah, because they don't know what laughing is yet. So he goes, ah. I'm like, oh, I think that's a laugh. Yeah, where's mommy? Dad, give me the titty.
Yeah, man. Give me the titty now. Yeah, I need milk. It's a trip, man. Everything. Q started jumping. He hit his first real jump. He's been trying for a long time because Veda's fucking all over the place. He got them
bunnies.
Bro, no bunnies yet. He's a heavy boy. So as soon as like his both little feet went 1 inch off the ground, I was like, he jumped! He did it!
It was just his heels.
My boy! But Veda's like flipping around and shit. Everything's crazy, dog. And would you like some wine?
I would love some wine, dude. You soggy sandwich boy.
I brought some wine because the food I brought for you, it said the best thing to pair is a nice, bold Chardonnay. So I brought some wine.
Chardonnay moi.
First, I'll pour you this wine, and then I'll show you what I brought for you, all right?
I'm excited. This is the podcast in which we eat interesting things, which, by the way, we just shot an episode at Disneyland once again. That's like our go-to spot for when foodie calls. Yeah. We did the Star Wars thing. Some of the best food at Disneyland I've ever had.
We were shocked because now normally, I'm a big cheerleader for Disneyland, right? I'm always like giving them the benefit of the doubt because normally the food's pretty great, all right? Especially when they have these special occasions. But I showed him the picture of everything they were serving at this Star Wars night and it looked terrible, right? And mind you, now we've been doing these little like plug-in restaurant bits. So we went to the homies Omakase Spot in Tustin. It's called Kutamoro. And Kutamoro.
Kumamoto.
No.
Shall we make a bet?
Yes.
I will bet you a sandwich.
Deal.
Let's see, dude. This one just says a random Japanese syllables, and he thought he was right. It's Kumamoto.
No, it's not.
Kutamoto.
There was 100% a T in there.
Kumamoto does have a T in it.
In the beginning.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, stupid? Let's see, huh?
Hold on. Let's see. The Wi-Fi is trash here. Hold on.
Oh, suddenly the Wi-Fi is fresh.
Myron's Instagram won't pop up. Okay, Myron Martin. Kuramoro.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see.
What did I say?
Kutamoto. We were both wrong. I said Kumamoto. We were both wrong. You said Kutamoto. I said Kumamoto.
No, I said Kuramoro, dog.
You said Kutamoto.
No.
Robyn Couch, did he say Kutamoto? Because he said there's a T in the beginning.
I couldn't totally tell because you guys weren't super enunciating.
Oh, you racist! Wow, you can't differentiate.
She's the problem, bro.
we gonna play it back when we take our first break because I think my T's I just got mixed up, but I said Kuramoro the first time. All right, so
this is how, by the way, husband and wives fight.
Yeah, it's
but with the guys, we're just like, who cares? But with the husband and the wife, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You always do this.
because wives always have this attitude like you're always dumb and wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, if you can prove them wrong, you got to go out of your way to do it.
Great.
So yeah, we had this delicious omakase at Kuramoro, and I was telling Chia, I'm like, this might be the best like sushi I've ever had, like, in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the experience was so fire. So we were like just on cloud 9 from this sushi spot. And then we were like, all right, let's go eat this fucked up food at Disneyland. And we got there, took the first bite. We're like, hold on. Wait a second.
How many times have we had a bow at Disneyland and it was trash?
Yeah.
How many times?
Yeah.
And then we go, they had this like fried chicken, Asian style slaw bao deal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I high-key would have paid this at like a restaurant outside of Disneyland.
Everything was good.
Everything was good.
Except for that fucking green drink.
No, that shit was crazy, dude. That was fucking nuts. It tastes like Smarty candies and Flintstone vitamins.
we were in line to get into the little Olga's Cantina or whatever it was. And then, cheers, bro. Cheers to you.
Ice cubes?
Yeah.
You know what? Who cares, huh?
And little $15 wine, who cares? Great. And they had this like special green slushy drink that was there for just that night. John Ross got it for us, and David took a sip. I thought this fool was exaggerating, because you know how he do. But I took a sip as well, and I was like, nah.
It tasted like a mistake. You know what I mean? Like they weren't supposed to make that.
Like they put too much fucking, I don't know.
There was like milk in it too.
Orange peels in it or some shit. I don't know,
what the
dog.
fuck it was.
All right, well, I brought you a treat that pairs well with white wine. We've talked about this many times, okay? We've talked about this many times on the podcast.
That's not your Dorito bullshit again.
No.
Okay.
This is something we both like. It's something from our childhood. Have you seen my child?
Something from my childhood. It is my cousin's penis that I sucked off.
Your uncle's hand, yeah. Your cousin's penis. Okay, Kanye.
And I did it till I was 14.
I thought I was gay.
Was that Fuzi?
No, not Fuzi at the award show. That's an ad-lib on the song.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was gay. Here we go.
You thought.
I'm just gonna show you. You ready for this?
Oh, yes.
Marie Callender's frozen chicken pot pies.
You guys don't know, but my dick is hard under this pillow. Yo, I haven't had one of these joints in fucking hella long.
Same, dog. So check this out. I got, to the area a little early. And normally if I'm here early and we don't have food planned, I kind of just peruse the little fast food spots. I saw a little something at Wendy's. I'm like, oh, they got a new something. Maybe I'll check that out. And then I saw Walmart. And I was like, let's see what random treat Walmart might have. I'm walking down the aisles, and this fucking cried out to me like a little abandoned baby on my... Hello! Like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hey, Robyn Williams. Hey, you should come eat me chicken pot pie. How about you smoke some pot with me? Hey. And I was like, we gotta do it.
Dude, this right here, when we talk about... This is... You know what we gotta do? Top 3 frozen microwave foods, man.
Okay, fire.
Hey, this one already on the list.
Number 1, dog. Okay. Well, first let's take a bite. Let's take a bite.
Where's some hot sauce? We need hot sauce.
Do you have it? You have yours that you have all the time?
Robyn Couch, is that hot sauce still in that fridge in the other room?
I can go check.
Please do. We're concocting a hot sauce right now, too.
Yes, we are. We're working on a little something. All I've been avoiding these for a few years, even though I've been in the mood because of, there's like milk products in it. But
Well, it's just not that healthy for you, but
yeah,
who cares?
let's get it. I'm going to get one bite without the hot sauce.
Oh, we got to, compliments to the fucking chef.
Hello. Shout out to Marie.
She's dead.
Probably. Bro.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I got chills through my whole body, man. And it's not from food poisoning or salmonella. This is just it's so nostalgic. Honestly, this could probably taste like trash right now, and I'd still be like,
It doesn't taste like trash.
But it's delicious.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
You know what peeves me sometimes? When somebody we'll talk about stuff that's like nostalgic. Like, that's like fast food. Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Here we go. And then they'll be like, I can't believe you would eat that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. It's like homemade is so much better. No shit. We're talking about fast frozen food. You can't make that comparison. Like, what do you think I'm gonna fucking make a pie crust from scratch?
Yeah.
Like, you nuts?
It's like when you compare Taco Bell to authentic tacos. It's just different, bro.
Different categories, man. Tripping.
Okay, top 3 frozen foods. I'm going. First thing that pops into my mind, my number 3, I'm gonna put pepperoni Hot Pockets.
Oh, Hot Pockets.
Yeah, dog.
Hot Pockets is hella good.
Yes.
Fuck. You know what my favorite Hot Pocket is?
Wait, don't tell me. It's not the pepperoni?
It's not the pepperoni.
Then I'm gonna say broccoli cheese chicken.
Yes! Yes! That was some hot sauce.
So fucking good.
Yo, you know my childhood so well. Yes! That's the shit.
So fucking good.
I fucking love those, dude.
Oh man, like going to Costco and just getting like a little sampler of Hot Pockets or something like that. Pepperoni and cheese was my shit. Yes, the broccoli cheese and chicken, of course. Okay. Number 2. For me, I'm trying to think of what I ate a lot of just microwavable shit. Man, I lived a very Hot Pocket filled life. Hot Pockets, chicken pot pies.
Let's just list some stuff out.
Okay.
We have the fish sticks from Gordon's Fisherman Fish Sticks.
I love that.
Fire. You could turn that into fish tacos. Eat it straight up with tartar sauce.
Yeah, make your own little filet fish at home.
Dino nuggets.
Dino nuggets.
Is a big one.
Now it's so crazy because, we like, Chia be trying to cook and shit, put the dino nuggets in the oven. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Hold on a second.
baby girl.
Cook and shit. She put the dino nuggets in
Wow, you domesticated now, girl.
Oh, you ain't doing the microwave? Foster Farms corn dogs.
I love the corn dogs, yes.
And that if you take the extra time to oven it, it's so fucking good.
Okay, let's see. A little bit of kick. Nice.
Costco has their chicken bake, which is big.
You bought those frozen and took them back?
I did. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
DiGiorno pizzas, frozen pizza.
Okay.
Huge.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, bagel bites.
Bagel bites are fun. Damn, this is hard, man. This is fucking hard.
Tostinos, pizza rolls. Hello.
Oh, the Del Monte, the taquitos.
Oh,
fucking
yes.
fire too.
Oh, the little like bean and cheese burritos
Yeah.
too. Just those frozen shits. Man.
Let me tell you something, Ron. We're only talking about stuff that'll give us diarrhea in about a couple days. But you gotta live life on the edge sometimes.
You know what? Okay, you know what? I think that's enough. I think for me, I'm going number 3, bagel bites. I loved bagel bites, okay. Number 2, pepperoni, sausage. Maybe there's sausage in there. The pizza, Hot Pockets.
Okay.
And number 1, I'm going with these Marie Callender's chicken pot pies, man, because I lived off these things.
Marie Callender's chicken pot pie for me, 1.
Okay, yep.
Number 2 would be, damn, I feel like this is killing me right now. This is actually really hard for me. Fuck! I love me a good dino nugget though, man. Sometimes when that shit's just like air fried perfectly, it's so good. But I'm trying to see if it's only 3 for the rest of my life. I'll do Marie Callender's for sure, because that's like a hearty meal that you could eat whenever you want.
And the chicken is like soft.
Yeah.
Like it's so good.
I like it. This with some hot sauce is just kind of wild. Then I will have to do it almost seems redundant to have chicken and chicken, but the chicken and broccoli hot pocket, I'm definitely going to do that.
I mean, I did 2 pizzas, so.
That's true. And then I'll keep it a little fancy. I'm going to go Costco tempura shrimp.
Oh, damn. All
That
right.
shit is crazy good.
Is it really?
It's crazy good, dude.
Man, you ever bought the fucking, the Korean barbecue, like, ribs, the short ribs from Trader Joe's? Poppin', dog.
Trader Joe, you know what's crazy? There was a meme that popped off. But there was like, no, it wasn't a meme. Somebody was like a health nut. And they're like, stop saying Trader Joe's is healthy foods. Nobody has ever said Trader Joe's was healthy.
Right.
We just said it was tasty. Like, I feel like people just be making random content for like just making random shit that's not true.
Like, yes, I go to Trader Joe's for, I feel like, healthier, like organic vegetables and shit.
Yeah.
But when I'm buying their frozen section, I'm not expecting healthy food.
Or their fucking chocolate covered pretzels. I'm not thinking it's healthy.
Yeah.
Like, I never went to Trader Joe's to pick up food and be like, damn, I just ate a healthy meal.
Right,
It's
right,
like, no,
right.
I'm like, this is bomb and it's quick as fuck.
Speaking of health, I picked up another thing from Walmart. I almost forgot. Speaking of health, check this out. Baked flaming hot Cheetos. And it says, I just wanted to try this. I wasn't even sure I was gonna whip them out on the show. Flavored with other natural flavors, 50% less fat than regular cheese flavored snacks.
Oh.
So I just kind of wanted to try these just for funsies.
Well, I'm going to crumple some up in this chicken pot pie.
Man, we out here, dog. This is life. This is dad life, homie.
I would say out of all the meals that we eat on this channel, this is the best.
Man, I'm gonna finish this. We normally, we love the food, but sometimes, we nibble a little bit, put it down, going in. But yes, Disneyland, Star Wars episode, we were pleasantly surprised. Everything was really good, except for that green shit. And
Listen, this and the chicken pot pie
poppin'?
might be some next level shit.
Let's go.
Hot Cheetos and Marie Callender's chicken pot pie might be some next level shit.
I mean, that all sounds amazing to me. Well, I'll do this, because I don't feel like crumpling up my getting Cheeto dust on my... I'll chop it up with my teeth.
You ruined a potentially amazing meal. That's his restaurant experience. Would you like some extra Parmesan cheese? He just smiles. Would you like the Tim experience for an extra $50?
Well, speaking of the Tim experience, man, earlier off camera, we were talking about buying sandwiches for Chia.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how, you guys don't like when the sandwich is like left for the day and it gets soggy. And I said, I love the soggy end of the sandwich. Look, when I buy a Subway sandwich or like a deli meat sandwich, and the mayo and the mustard and the oil and the vinegar has the last half of it when it's been left in the fridge, when I open that fucking fridge up again, I'm like, yes, everything has soaked. And I can take just a soggy bite of the bread that's soaked up all that shit. I'm like, oh yeah, brother. I look forward to that shit.
I hate it. I don't mind like it's soaking, get the flavors in. But when it's left there all day, it just like fucking falls apart. It's like juice is falling everywhere.
Oh yeah.
So you were the motherfucker that took the Subway sandwich, left it in the fridge, and you just like chowed it down.
I eat the first half and I love it. And then the second half for me is like an experience.
Oh, you're a cold pizza guy too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
motherfucker, dude.
You know how you call me weird for things? I read a comment that was like, yeah, normally I don't agree with Tim's like weird idiosyncrasies. And then they were like, and then they said something about it makes sense that, but then they agreed with me on something else. And they're like, yeah, as a fellow neurodivergent, I see why, blah, blah, blah. And I never stopped to think that, oh, okay, this ADHD shit is a reason why I do weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. That's just a motherfucker that likes to use his neurodivergency as a thing for everything.
Well, aside from the ADHD shit, neurodivergence is just your brain doing things in a different way. And I do like a lot of shit that people find strange or do things differently. And
Called
I'm like,
being an only child?
maybe. maybe. Maybe.
And being by yourself and then just doing weird shit, dude.
You trying to have more babies or what?
If they end up like you, I might just keep it to one. No, but I think I do want a second one.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on where I am in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, when I see your kids play with each other, it's like, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like even arguing with my mom, having my brother there to back me up helps me a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck. Like that, I didn't realize that was such a layup where two of us can speak rationally to her and then she has nothing to say because both her kids are like, hey, you're doing too much. And then my mom has to be like, oh, maybe I'm doing too much. Because if it's just me, she doesn't give a fuck. Right? But if it's me and my brother saying the exact same thing and we never talk to each other, then she's like, okay, maybe this might be a problem.
I never had that backup.
That's what I'm saying.
Until my cousin came and lived with us for a while. No, one time I went to go visit us in Thailand, visit my family in Thailand. And mind you, it was always just me and my parents, right? So if ever my mom was being my mom, I had no backup. And then one time I was out there, I was probably like 14. My cousin was, I think she's like 20. She was 20 something at the time. Or maybe, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But this is my found cousin.
Okay.
And she would be like watching me and my mom interact. She's like, oh, I feel so sorry for Tim. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you, cousin, for something.
So she saw it.
She saw it, and she saw that my mom was tripping. Oh, yes. I've been saving a story for you.
I'm excited.
About my mother, okay?
We got some mother talks.
Luckily, she's in Thailand right now, so. Not that she even watches the podcast. And we're going to tell you this. We're going to tell you the story. Robyn's going to check the footage around the 6-minute mark to see if I said Kuramoro correctly. We'll be right back. Men. If erectile dysfunction is getting you down, you need Hims to help you get your confidence up and other things, your penis back up. Hims provides access to treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer for sexual intercourse, so you can be ready whenever the mood strikes. You might be at a Taco Bell with your lady or guy, and you need to get an erection because they pull you into the bathroom because the gordita is just hitting, and you're all just horny, so you go into a little dirty bathroom for some sexual intercourse, but you can't get it up because the cheese is smelling too good and then your penis gets soft, but the Hims is gonna help, right? Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable tablets, Viagra and Cialis, and their generics for up to 95% less. The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor's visits, okay? Just fill out an intake form on their site and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. Look, we all getting a little old. Sometimes you can't go round 2 or round 3 or round 1.5, okay? Sometimes after round 1, you're ready to go to sleep. And that's where Hims comes in, okay? Start your free online visit today at hims.com/dudes. That's HIMS.com/dudes for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/dudes. The featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Dudes Behind the Foods listeners, this podcast is brought to you by Trade. Whether you're gearing up for back-to-back meetings, shuttling the little kids back and forth to activities, or tackling an endless to-do list, your morning sets the tone for it all. That's why you should start with the perfect cup of coffee crafted just for you. Yes, that is where Trade comes in. Listen. When I start my morning, there's a couple of options that I have, and of course, coffee is it. If it's not from Trade, I want you to throw it in the trash. Trade knows me so well. Trade is the #1 U.S. coffee destination, bringing you fresh coffee from over 50 of the country's top roasters. Trade experts have taste tested thousands of coffees to curate over 450 amazing roasts. Whether you're new to coffee or know your favorites, they'll handpick the perfect coffee for you. All you have to do is take their quiz, and in under a minute, they'll match you with your perfect coffee. If that first bag isn't quite right, Trade will replace it for free until they nail it. And listen, I got me my Trade coffee, and just by answering the easy to answer questions, I got the coffee that was perfect for me. My lady been drinking it. We grind it up into a certain grind to put it into cold brew. Other ones, we do a nice little double shot of espresso with it. And guess what? They got it right. I love it. So right now, Trade is exclusively offering our listeners 50% off your 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/dudes. That's drinktrade, TRADE.com/dudes for 50% off your 1-month trial, drinktrade.com/dudes.
So we went to the homies Omakase Spot in Tustin. It's called Kutamoro. Kutamoro. Well, as you saw from that clip, we were both wrong. Damn it.
Makes me very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that both of us are wrong. He, on the other hand, wanted to be so right.
I did.
Me, I'm like, oh, we're both wrong. Whatever, fuck it.
All right. Speaking of never admitting they're wrong, my mother. So recently, I was gonna do a little social media for this restaurant called Destination Seafood House in Westminster. And it just happened to coincide with like my mom's birthday time. So I was like, I'm gonna take my parents, right, to get a little free lunch. It was great, right? So we went and everything's cool. I was like, this is gonna be a great lunch with my parents. You know what I'm saying? I ordered a little sake. My parents took a little shot with me to start it off. We're chilling, eating. And then, and then my parents start getting into the conversation of, you guys look at Google too much for your parenting. It's like, sometimes Google's wrong. I'm like, And I'm trying to keep it cool. Because
why even say that?
Because they don't Google's not, if you know how to Google, Google's not wrong. I'm not going to fucking theonion.com. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at legit websites for my Googling, you know what I'm saying? And of course you can come across some false information, but if it's my baby, I'm making sure that information is correct.
And you're seeing other information too.
Yeah. So they're like, Google, you can't just always go to Google because, my mom's like, sometimes some people we know, they'll go to Google and they'll realize that they should have just listened to their parents. She's saying stuff like that.
Cool.
Right?
Give me names.
Yeah. Right. So they're like, watch when your kids have kids, and then maybe you'll see that and they're not gonna listen to you and what you say, right? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure, and I'm trying to be cool, right? I'm like, when Veda or Q has a child in 20 to 30 years, the world will have
way more advanced
technology, knowledge, and I should probably listen to whatever they're
that baby's going to be teleported out of her womb.
Yeah, exactly, right? They're going to be like, oop, diaper, poop's gone.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be cool, right? But mind you, at this point, my mom's halfway through her margarita, all right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I gave her a little margarita, ordered her margarita. She's been sipping this shit. And she gets a little, you know what I'm saying, the tequila does something to her, okay?
She's gonna say the N-word. She's going crazy right now, dude.
Yeah. Starts talking about ninjas the whole lunch. So she's just getting a little,
sassy.
A little sassy, right? Good word. And then at the end of the day, I'm filming my content and my mom loves to tell me what to film. She's like, make sure you get the sign. Oh, you should get the plant. You should get the plant. It's really nice. You should get, and I'm like, that's cool, Mom, I got it. She's like, did you get the plant? Make sure you get the plant. Trust me, it's gonna be so pretty. You should get the plant. And I'm like, I'm trying to be so patient because I want it to just to be a good lunch with my parents. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, the food's kind of we're boxing it up. You know what I'm saying? And she also kept telling me this. Make sure you film a lot. Make sure you film a lot for them. It's like they're doing this for you. You film a lot. I'm like, Mom, well, honestly, they're not paying me, so this is I'm doing this. This is nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them a reel. Well, I didn't say reel. She doesn't know what that is, but I'm giving them good stuff. Trust me. Just if they're paying me, I'd film a lot. But I'm doing this. I'm doing a favor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but she kept telling me, no, you don't understand. I'm like, okay. So I'm boxing up the food.
Your patience is really good, dude.
Oh, bro. I was just trying so hard to just make it a pleasant lunch, right? I'm boxing up the food, right? She's like, and mind you, I already filmed all the empty crab leg shells, all the shrimp shells to show that we ate. We went in. I filmed that already. I boxed up the food. She's like, you should film the empty plates. Trust me, you should film the empty plates. I'm like, it's cool, Mom. I got you just film it to show that like and so I'm like, I do it, and I'm like, Mom, I did already, right? So I'm like just getting so irritated. I'm like boiling. I'm reaching my boiling point, right? And then I boxed up everything except the little it was a seafood boil, and there were a couple little hard-boiled eggs in there. I didn't feel like taking those, so I left them. She was like, "You should take the eggs." I'm like, "Okay, fine." I take the eggs. I dump everything in there. She's like, "Pour the juice in there."
Oh my God!
So I'm like, "Okay." I pour the juice. Pour the juice into the to-go thing, and she goes, "See, you should listen to me. You should listen to me more." I was like. So then, once again, she's like, you should film the empty plates now. And I'm like, and I lose it, dog. I'm like, it's an empty restaurant though, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's say you're my mom. I'm like, I did. I filmed. Mom, I did it already. I already filmed the plates. I promise you. I filmed it, okay?
Yeah.
So now her face turns sour.
Yeah.
She's like, why are you making a scene?
They're just parading you for 2 hours straight.
Why are you making a scene? Why are you being loud? I'm like, and then I'm like, I already did, Mom. And she's like, making noise like like you're annoyed by me? Ugh, right? So then we go to the car. She's being all annoying. I'm still trying to salvage it, right? So I'm like, come here. Put my arm around her. She like dodges my arm, you know? I open the door for her. She gets in there. And I'm like, Mom, can we everybody, look, I love you. You guys, I love you. This was a great lunch. Can we we have a great lunch, right? And my mom, when she's kind of drunk and annoying, she likes to be petty. She's like, I hate you, right? I'm like, oh, you hate me? Okay, get out. I'm like, get out of my car. She's like, okay. She pretends like she's gonna get out. I'm like, do you hate me? Do you really hate me? She's like, no. I'm like, okay then, we're good. I love you. Sit. I close the door.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Let me tell you something, man. The anxiety level is so high for me right now because I wouldn't have been able to survive that, dude. I can't. I just can't. And look, I know from there's a lot of people out there who probably don't have our type of parents, where for you, it's probably easy to say, why can't you just play along with them? Because we would have to play along forever, right? And
I tried so hard.
we try our best. And this is what I'm saying too. Like when I had a similar conversation with my mom about this, and basically what got to her was just I literally told her, it's kind of harsh, but it's a very serious talk. And I was just like, hey, how many more years do you think you have left? Right? And then she was like, well, she goes, that means I'm still alive. And I was like, yeah, but how many years do you think you have left? Because I'm guessing that if God has blessed us enough, you maybe might have 20 years, right? With those 20 years, do you want to fight with me?
Right.
I was like, you have a I was like, your only job is to be happy and see your grandchild, and that's it. Your time of parenting me is now done.
Yeah.
Right? I don't care if you give me advice here and there or whatever, but when you call me stupid for not doing what you tell me to do, it's a problem, right? And I said, you promised me that when I have my own kid in my family, you would never do it, and you're doing it. So you lied to me. So I need you to just be happy. Why can't you just be happy?
Dude, it sucks that it always has to go to death, because I've gone to the death shit so many times too.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way it registers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like another time at the restaurant, same shit, where I was like, I love you, and my mom was being petty, didn't want to say it back. I was like, Mom, what if I walked out of the door right now, got hit by a car, and died? And the last thing you did was not say that you love me. How would you feel?
Yeah.
And the other ladies in the kitchen were like, don't say that to him. I'm like, no! She should hear this!
Yeah.
And think about it!
Yeah.
I could die! Oh, I didn't tell you the funniest part. So we're in the car going back, and I think she kind of realized she was tripping, okay?
Yeah.
In her drunk. Now, to be fair, okay, she was drunk, okay?
Yeah.
She probably hasn't had a marg in a minute. So we're in the car, and my mom loves to sit in the middle. I'm here, my dad's shotgun, and my mom likes to sit in the middle because she can't sit back, she gets car sick or whatever, right? So just to smooth things over a little bit, to have a nice car ride back, I put on some of their favorite oldies, some like the Platters, some Sam Cooke, and my mom's like, oh, I love this song. I'm like, yeah, I know. I turn it up so we're not talking, you know what I'm saying? But the songs are on, and it's like Sam Cooke, oh, what a wonderful world, this, whatever, right? And then my mom keeps jumping in. Because the music's loud, she's not being quiet. She's doing this. I used to play this song for you when you were a little kid. I'm like, yeah, I know, Mom. That's why I got it on. And then we were listening. She's like, this type of music, so good. No one. And my dad's there. He's like, it'd be nice if we could hear it.
Your fucking dad's over it.
He's pissed, dude. He's so pissed.
You know, my favorite part is when you shut the fuck up. That's my favorite part of the song.
And thank God, I think my dad tried to talk to her about it. And, you know, mind you, like I said, she was pretty buzzed, so she can't remember. And next time I saw her, she was like, why did your dad say we got into an argument at the restaurant?
Oh, she was gone.
Yeah, she's like, I don't remember that. Do you remember that? I was like, nah, Mom. We were just talking. We're good.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, she's like,
I don't want to bring this up.
It didn't even, nah, Mom. We didn't get into an argument. We were just talking. She's like, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, your dad's stupid. It's like, well, I'm not going to go that far. we were fine. That is the hard part, man. Like, I understand too because my mom thing was like, I'm always going to be your parent. I'm always going to do this. I was like, I appreciate all that. Mm-hmm. But what I also told her too, I was like, there's going to be a point in time. I was like, it's now. I was like, you have to get it. I said to her in Korean, I was like, you know so much that I don't know because you lived a lot longer, right? But there are things that I know that you don't know. Mm-hmm. And you have to understand that. So when you tell me to do things that you don't know about, you sound dumb. Mm-hmm. It's like if I told you what it was to live your life, you would look at me like I'm stupid. Mm-hmm. So I don't ever say anything about that stuff. I don't talk to you about how to cook Korean food. Yeah. I don't teach you how to like keep a household down. None of that. I ask you for advice. Yeah. And you keep saying, you act like you know everything. No, I know what I know. Mm-hmm. You know what you know. Mm-hmm. So just respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't have to give advice. And that's what my dad's biggest problem is too. My dad's problem is that he's a know-it-all about stuff he doesn't know about, right? Yeah. And that's the stuff that pisses me off because it's just lecturing me about nonsense. Mm-hmm. And it's like, he'll be like, oh, you know, if you upload this, what do you know? What do you know?
Bro, one of the biggest fights I remember getting into with my dad as a teenager is my dad like being like, you should rap slower. And I was like, you don't even like this music. What are you saying? Yeah. Why are you telling me how to rap? And
I don't understand it.
His whole thing was like, well, you know, maybe I would like it if I could understand it or something. Like, he was trying to tell me how to rap, and I was so irritated, and they didn't understand why when they thought they were trying to be helpful. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ugh.
It's just that generation of like, and it's that generation, and we even know people our age who are like kind of know-it-alls for no reason, right? Yeah. It's like, what's the point
David's
of it? Well, please, dude. I know a lot of things.
David's so Ozempic.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Dude, you know people accuse me of doing Ozempic?
I know. I saw that comment, and I was like, that's such a good joke. How come no one said it yet?
I was like, dude, it took me a while to lose this weight, though. It wasn't even fast.
His weight literally fluctuates so much. He's on all these different diets. What do y'all mean?
Yeah. I was like, I've been going fat, skinny, fat, skinny. It took me like fucking a year, dude. It took me hell long. Dude, I've seen fucking people on Ozempic. Dude. It's crazy how fast they lose the weight.
I know.
Like, it's like a month and a half and then completely gone.
Immediate cheekbones, jawline.
Yeah, and then some people, though, because they lose it too fast, they get Ozempic face.
Yeah, yeah.
Where things just, because they were obviously like crazy big, and then you lose like 100 pounds in a month. I don't know if like your skin doesn't have time to catch up to gravity or some shit, but it just...
Really? Like saggy skin?
Yeah, because I have loose skin too. It's from the weight gain. Yeah. But it's not that. Yeah. I'll probably have that like in like 15 years. But when I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's what they're talking about Ozempic phase. Because the rapid weight loss.
Bro, speaking of loose skin, you know how like, you know, when you get older, like this shit gets a little like, you know, it's a little drippier. And the other day, I forgot that Veda had been drawing on me. Like with her markers and shit, and she had put like a gray marker, a line like right here on my neck, right? So I was giving her a bath, and I kind of just caught myself in the mirror, and dog, I almost panicked because I thought I had one of these fucking lines on my neck that was permanent, like a permanent gobble line on my neck, and I was like, hey, yo! Oh my God, it was just fucking crayon marker, dog.
You got to see these videos of these like Korean ladies who get their Korean facelift done. Mm-hmm. And it like de-ages them by like 20 years. There was a lady where she was talking, and I thought she was maybe in her late 30s, 56 years old. And her face before and after was so fucking insane, I couldn't wrap my head around it. And she was like, yeah, the healing process was pretty painful, but after about a month, like, I'm going to do this again in my like 70s. And I'm like, hold on a second. What do you mean how old are you now?
In a month, yeah.
Dude, it's because their facelift is so good. You know how like in America when people get it's overdone where you look like a cat?
They just kind of just do that.
Yeah. They do it in a way where I don't know how they cut it, but they make it precise where you just look like the younger version of yourself.
I mean, the guy that I went to, the offices that I went to for like the little acne scar injections and the laser shit, they post like before and after that they do with just like injections. And it's crazy. Like just little injections, just like take here, pick this up a little eyes a little bit, and people they just look like younger versions of themselves. And you know, like, yeah, you got to keep going back for touch-ups and shit, but it's wild.
It's nuts, man. Like I'm on the last stage of my final weight loss adventure, right? So it's been like a total of like 7 years now. So stage 2 is now complete. I'm like 192 pounds.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to finish it up in the next like 3-4 months and just be like fit.
Dang.
So we're like there now. So after I had this Marie Callender's. But here's the thing, guys. I just don't eat like a jackass anymore. Like I still eat what I want.
And plus, these things are tiny.
Yeah, these are tiny.
And it's 11 a.m. We're gonna burn off these fucking carbs throughout the day.
You know how many times I'm gonna masturbate today? Come on.
Look, I'm already too deep for the day.
Yo, who says that about jacking off, dude? Was that like it was a couple shot classes? Dude, I'm too deep. You been drinking? No, jacked off.
A couple beers.
Bro, I'm like 6 deep already.
Catch up, bro.
Our next episode, I'm gonna be really tired.
No. All right, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna catch David up. We'll be right back.
Dudes behind the foods listeners, this podcast is brought to you by the one and only Whole Foods Market. Hey everyone, summer is just around the corner and May's packed with reasons to celebrate. Whether you're firing up the grill for a backyard barbecue, soaking up the sun by the pool, or enjoying a long weekend with friends and family, Whole Foods Market makes it easy to kick off the season with great everyday prices on high quality favorites. From fresh produce to grilling essentials, let's dive into the savings and get your summer fun started. There's so much to celebrate in May, from graduations to pool parties and beyond. Whole Foods Market helps you save on everything you need with quality ingredients and standards you can always expect. Look for hundreds of yellow low price signs that help you save without compromising the quality you expect from Whole Foods Markets. Listen, I love shopping at Whole Foods, man. There's nothing better in my adult stage in life going into a marketplace and getting food. I love grocery shopping and I love doing it at Whole Foods. You guys already know. If you ever want to find me in Los Angeles, just know I'm at a Whole Foods Market sometime during the day. So save on May celebrations with great everyday prices at Whole Foods Market.
This gentleman right here, Tim, is releasing his own brandy.
What the hell? Indeed I am. Jesters Court Brandy, my brandy.
Can we all try? How many proofs is it?
95 proof.
So that's a lot.
It's a lot.
It smells good. It smells really good.
Cheers. No pressure, guys. No
This
pressure.
smells really good.
I was gonna shoot it, okay?
Shooters.
It's actually pretty nice.
That's a good brandy. Yeah, it's way smoother than. Wow.
Especially for being 95 proof.
Yeah.
Wow.
For 95 proof, that's real smooth.
There's no
Really
burn in my
smooth.
throat, and
Yeah.
I'm a lightweight.
And it's got a good lingering taste that's not bitter.
Yeah, it tastes really good, actually.
Wow, that's really refreshing. It doesn't have that after burn. It's like an after mint.
You feel a burn, but it's not like a.
I would pay for it.
You shooting or sipping? I'm ready to turn up, dog.
Shoot it, shoot
Put it
it.
down. We're shooting it.
Let's go.
I think I'm a little drunk, yo.
Shut up.
No way. I think I'm a little buzzed.
Woo! Yes, sir. Sorry about it. My hands have been kind of calloused lately. Oh, man.
Yeah, but shout outs to like Asian parents, dude. Like I understand that you guys want to, you know, I've said this too and other people mention it too. It's like they just want to feel important in your life.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, we all know this.
Yeah.
We all get that they still want to be important. You are important, but you're important in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're there. I just don't want to spend the next 10, even if I get 5 or 7 years with them left, right? I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue.
For what?
I don't want none of that shit,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
I just want you to be happy. And look, if you want to parent my baby, do that. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, help them out that way. Read
Yeah.
them books. Do that type of stuff.
Yeah, man. Do the grandparent shit. Leave the parenting shit to me. I get it. You raised a phenomenal child. I get it. All right?
Amazing job.
But also, I forget to flush toilets and I like soggy sandwiches. Y'all fuck something up, bro. I'm fucking weird.
Well, it's kind of interesting too, because their perspective is like, well, we raised you. It's like, yeah, I'm a little fucked up, to be honest with you, right? And I'm like, telling my mom too, it's like, like I didn't go through a lot of like normal stuff either, right? Like we had some tough times because we were poor, so you guys had to do what you had to do.
And I get that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't think it's normal to kick your son in the back of his head to teach him how to swim and throw him into a pool. I don't think that's okay. You know what I mean?
I mean, also mentally, check this out. Like, of course, right? We are in an age where mental health is a very, like, prominent subject amongst everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, better help, dudes, code, dudes. And, we both are ADHD boys, and we know that about ourselves, and, you have, like, been to therapy and stuff, and it's just a common conversation, right? I look at my mom, who I love to death, right? But I look at her and I'm like, if you were growing up in today's world, you for sure ADHD, potentially bipolar. Like, I think there's a lot of shit that people would diagnose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think also too, like I saw this thing from a therapist where she kind of resonates how I feel about it. And I talked about it on my podcast multiple times, where it's just like, therapy has now become a tool for shitty behavior rather than you trying to improve yourself.
I saw that clip you posted. I love that clip.
Yeah, and she was, she's like, and I've said this too on my pod too, where I have a couple of friends who are therapists and they've resonated the same thing. They're like, my clientele over the last few years have changed so much. It's almost like these sociopaths are coming to me to just to learn how to manipulate people. Like they're not trying to get better, or they'll self-diagnose themselves, and I'll tell them like, hey, we'll go through an assessment phase, and I'm probably like, that's probably not it. And they like, no, I have this. And they're adamant about it. It's like, do you want this?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to learn about yourself and get better? And it's like one of them actually switched careers. They're done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're sick of it because it's trendy now.
Yeah.
To have mental problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is like, I'm in this stage of like, when we had ADHD, I was in denial, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, listen, when I get into stuff, I get lost in it, and I'm so focused, I forget to do my other shit.
Yeah,
like,
same.
They're like, that is ADHD to the textbook definition. I'm
Man,
like,
I mean, I think about that shit now, and like, and of course, when I first learned about it, I was talking about it all the time, right? Because yeah, it's kind of like, oh shit, a lot of things start to make sense, right? But I think about like college, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why am I zoning out in easy classes? Like, why did I need to fucking cheat on my history of math test? Like,
Yeah.
shit just doesn't, and it's like, yeah, I could just call, I was being lazy as well. But also, I guess I go back to my high school teachers who were like, Tim, there's no reason why your brain should be getting a C in my class.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's like, it's nice to know, that about myself. And now in my adult life, right, I can finally, even Chia, I think, at first when she was like, babe, you're just using it as an excuse. Now where she's like helping me she's bought me little things to like help me just keep shit in order. Like in front of my keyboard on my desktop, she bought me like something that you can put pens and shit, but also it's a whiteboard right in front of it. So when I have things I need to write down, it's like right there. And she bought me this fucking like hourglass, which is like good for, I guess, like for ADHD people, especially where it, she didn't buy it. She brought it up to me and I bought it. But it's like something where, if it helps me, I turn on for half an hour and I work, and then it's like, and then it kind of helps me because I work better with deadlines. So it's like, she's finally really being like, okay, let's see how we can help the situation.
100%. I think that was like the most frustrating thing, because like when they were like, you're using it as an excuse, and they're not trying to be mean. They just get frustrated with us, which is understandable.
Totally understandable.
But I think for them, what they forget too is like, as much as you're frustrated with me, I'm 10 times more frustrated with myself.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how, it's like I think what got to Mariel when I told her this, it was like, when you were younger, and remember when you were trying to learn like different languages, you were going to Korea and America back and forth, you kind of felt left out because you didn't understand anything, right? But when you finally got it, you got it.
Yeah.
So now imagine that for the rest of your life. Like, it doesn't change, right? And I told her, like, I was like, do you remember like a week ago, you just heard me go, fuck? She was like, do you know why I did that? It's because I was supposed to get a task done, and I didn't get it done for like 4 hours, and it was such a simple fucking thing to do, and my mind kept going off. And I'm like, I didn't get the shit I needed to get done, and it was pissing me off.
Yeah.
I was like, imagine that every day going to school where you feel like you're the dumbest person in the room.
Yeah.
So you just fuck around all the time. You know what I mean? Like we become class clowns. We joke around other things because I remember like as a little kid, like just trying to do a task and like memorize this stuff. And it's easy shit.
Yeah.
But then my mind would go off and I'm looking at everybody else. I'm like, how are they still focused?
Yeah.
And I just felt like, oh, I'm like the dumbest person here. And then when I took the SATs, I started doing aptitude tests. And it turns out I was one of the smartest in the class. I was like, wait, I'm not stupid. And then my parents don't understand it. So they thought I'm just being a dumbass, like a jackass.
On purpose, yeah.
On purpose. So I was like, this is the frustrating cycle of what it's like. I've learned to cope with it and deal with it in different things without being medicated, right? And we're lucky we're in entertainment because we could kind of do things on our own schedule.
It's like, and also it's kind of like a superpower for your entertainment.
100%. Especially podcasting.
Of course, dog.
I don't know how you do podcasts without ADHD.
How the fuck do we each have 3 podcasts? and I think we kind of haven't been repeating ourselves too much with the different podcasts.
Yeah, it's been different enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I low-key had, like, I think Chia really, I don't know if this helped her, but I low-key crashed out low-key because she was mad at me again because I forgot to flush another poop. This was a while back. And I'm like, and this was might have been even before the ADHD diagnosis, right? Or maybe, maybe after, I don't know. But I was just like, babe, you think I want to leave my poops in the toilet? It's embarrassing. I don't want you to get mad. I don't want to fucking leave poop.
Yeah.
That's like, am I a baby?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I just get distracted and I'm like, and it always kind of happens. I've been good. I've been flushing my shits lately, okay? But lately I've, if I have like a shoot or like a lot of things are on my mind, man, that fucking poop is there, bro. Just like, I'll be reading emails. I'm like, oh, I gotta do this. I wipe my ass, I'm clean, wash my hands, but sorry, man, that poop is there, festering.
Yeah. It's just a cloud of just it just turned into like a mushroom cloud because it's been soaking in the water for
I just have nightmares of it crawling out of the toilet. You ADHD boy. You forgot.
Well, that wraps up this episode.
Sure, it works for me.
Of Dudes Behind the Foods.
Thank y'all for watching. We love you. Hey, you know what? Guess what? Oh, I didn't even tell you about this. We might be doing another live show, so stay tuned.
All right.
Bye.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food. Dudes.